All right, man. So, yeah. All right. Look, let me tell you something. First off, King's Speech, bro. King's Speech ain't happy right now, man. I ain't happy. I ain't happy at all. But I'm going to speak. I'm going to speak with authority. I'm going to speak like a man right here. All right? I was too busy today to drop an optimistic Knicks fan preview in the series. I kind of got into it yesterday in the video that I dropped. I dropped it today, but I made the video yesterday. So maybe that kind of. But here we go, man. Look, that I've been through enough of these as a Knicks fan, bro. I felt like last year we kind of exercised some demons with the game two with Philly. Dante hitting that three, the controversy on the no foul call on Maxey and all that shit. Our boys all ball again. So I'm gonna make this really quick. I'm gonna make this really decisive. By no means am I worried because I think the Knicks did show that they're a better team than Indiana. I mean, it should be obvious. But the way this game ended, and again, right? I mean, Indiana needed everything to go perfect for them, and it did. And of course, they also got some calls. But once again, the game was in our hands, and we did not. I mean, OG going up for a dunk, bobbling the ball. That's what pretty much allowed them to let the incidental contact get away from Siakam. Because Siakam not only did hit you, he hit the ball first because you bobbled it, but he grabbed your jersey. And then, so that, as they say, if a guy gets to the ball first, and that's a good thing to realize because this is the way we got to guard these little grasshoppers out there, bro. Indiana got a lot of grasshoppers. They got a lot of shooting. They got a lot of, again, everything went right for them. Neesmith is proven that, he's one of the best shooters in the game, pure shooters in the game. They got a guy, Matherin, that's a pure scorer. I got respect for Indiana and what they do. Like I told you, their shooting punch, they can win this championship. But they're not taking this shit from us, bro. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this with authority. I'm gonna say this with decisiveness. Indiana's not taking this championship from us. They're not taking this conference final from us. The Knicks blew a game that we had. And it just, all the haters are gonna come out. All the same old Knicks, same old Knicks. Bro, it is what it is, man. Maybe it is something in the building, but this team is a better team than Indiana. Again, look, the Knicks had pretty much should have went up to a 6-0 lead run to start the overtime. Turner clearly blocked goaltended Brunson. Brunson's layup was not only goaltended, it was going to drop. It clearly hit the rim. I mean the backboard first. Look, at the end of the day too, and I gotta throw it to the turnovers. Brunson, you can't get 7 turnovers. I don't want to see you get 7 turnovers for the rest of the series. I don't care if they go 7 games. I don't want to see more turnovers. Brunson, this is your game. You don't turn the ball over. You turn the ball over less than 2 times a game at your best. At most, you turn over the ball. So 7 in one game, and in game 1, don't want to hear it. Don't want to see it again. All right, the 12 missed free throws. And again, only 2 of them was for Mitch. So take the Mitch ones out. And again, Mitch even they didn't even use Hacker Mitch. And it just so happened Mitch, that was him creating an offensive rebound and went back up. They happened to foul him. Rich wreaked havoc on this game. Mitch turned the game around, and again, we need a good Tibbs. It's time to take the minutes limit off of Mitchell Robinson. It's time to work Mitchell Robinson into this lineup because our best defense is played with him clearly. All right. So with that going on, we got a lot of stuff that's going on, man. We came out. We weren't out as intense defensively. That kind of bothered me. We had a 7-point lead going into halftime, We had, they actually played better in the third quarter. We kind of took our foot off the gas, but in the fourth quarter, we outplayed them. We clearly outplayed them. And then that sequence, again, that sequence, missing free throws. Neesmith was not going to miss. Bro, when anytime, again, maybe I need to go out and play basketball and again and see how these guys play the double step back, because to get a double step back, you have to be with it. So when Halliburton drove inside the line, you don't you let him get the two. You let him get the two because that's what you want. I don't understand how I don't understand how these players. And again, I know we were going for the stop, but I think when a player steps in to then take a step back out to three, and fortunately that was a two. To me, that's got to be the easiest thing to guard, bro. When they step in and take the step back, that I don't, maybe I'm wrong, but the fundamentals, and again, you talk about the OB top and dunk, no box out. This is something that we just have to, if we got to get Patrick Ewing in the mix, man. But look, I still got Knicks in 5. It can now possibly go 6 because I did have in my preview, I did have Indiana taking one game at the Field House. So, but I got Knicks in 5. If they get one game in the Field House, I don't see us losing 2. I don't see us going down 3-1. But we definitely have to take games 2 and games 3, no doubt. And then if they make adjustments and steal out game 4, so be it. But we gotta end it. We gotta end it. We gotta win now 2 at the Field House. That's what now we gotta win 2 at the Field House, and that's what bothers me. Otherwise, it could be a game 7. But we got to come out. We cannot. We can look. I don't know if it was the 5-day layoff. I don't know what it was. We didn't come out intense defensively in the first. We need to do that. We can run their pace. I don't give a fuck what Barkley says. I don't give a fuck what these people say. We can run their pace. We are conditioned to do this. The Knicks are conditioned to do this. But at the end of the day, bro. And again, everybody's gonna come up with the haters, same old Knicks, all that bullshit. You're not ruining. You're not gonna run that to a guy who's watched this much basketball over his lifetime. I'm not an optimistic Knicks fan, but I've seen a lot of hoops in my day. I've seen this before. I've seen this story. The Knicks, when they played Indiana back in the day, Indiana could match us toughness for toughness. This team can't. That's soft. We're gonna wear Sigata like Siakam out. Again, putting Mitch in there means that Turner, they're gonna have to guard Cat with Siakam. Get Mitch in there more. Again, I know you're gonna have, basically you're gonna have to run down the minutes of Bridges, OG, and Hart. OG, I hope he comes out. And again, I don't want to do this. I don't want to put an emphasis on it, but I hope he comes out with a purpose to actually, because he's been playing. Now he had 3 games in the last series where he wasn't the best offensively. He was great defensively. He has been the defensive player of the playoffs without a doubt. Look at the blocks and steals. Even tonight he had 3 and 3, 3 steals, 3 blocks. OG has been a lockdown defender without a doubt. If anybody denies that OG is a lockdown defender, you don't know what the fuck you're looking at basketball wise. Bro, so I'm gonna keep this under 10 minutes, man. But yo, Friday night, it's gonna be what it is, man. I could, Friday night's gonna be what it is. Of course, I would have wanted to go up 2-0 regardless, but obviously it's a must win. We got, again, we gonna have to take 2 at the field house, and I think we can do that. I know they get loud. I know they do their thing, man. I know Indiana's a punching team, but we got what we got. We have what can counter them, and we got to show it. No way we can let them hit this many threes again, especially down the stretch. No way we could let them out battle us in a close game. Again, the team we were robbed on we were robbed on so many things, but we robbed ourselves by not doing the right thing, by not making free throws, by turning the ball over in the situations we did, and you know, and basically choking down the stretch. Again, why did the Knicks not dribble it out? Fuck the score. We had the times that we were still up 5. That's the crazy part. They came back and hit a 3 like it was nothing. No time off. The time was the more score was not the fact that we were up 5. It's a 2 possession game, yes, but we were up 5. Again, Cat missed the first one and missed the free throw to keep it a 3 possession game. But we're still in a 2 possession game, and we went up and you fumbled the ball. We got to make better decisions down the stretch. It will happen. I want to win a laugher in game 2. I want to win a going away. But if we got to battle, we got to battle. It just shows you that this team, with their ability to get the ball up, man, you got to put them away. And hopefully we do that the rest of this series. Knicks in 5. I still got Knicks in 5. That's what, didn't expect to lose this game, but I still got Knicks in 5. Peace, fellas.